Well, quarterback Landon Duckworth was already well thought of, no doubt about that, as one of the best quarterback prospects in the nation. But he apparently really helped himself over the weekend.
He did. Again, he's really another stock riser. Those who have seen him on the circuit, Ole Miss has been really high on him. Again, like I said, I think this is the first season that I really see Lane Kiffin really go out there and really make it a point with this 2026 quarterback class to make his presence known in several different areas with several different quarterbacks. And Landon Duckworth, Lane Kiffin personally going out to Jackson a couple weeks ago to talk with Duckworth, kind of show him, what he can do for him. Obviously, Ole Miss, we have no question. There's no question, just kind of the development and what Ole Miss can does. And so they're continuing to keep on that stretch. Of course, Duckworth was committed to South Carolina. And he's just really upping his stock. We saw him all weekend. He's been just rambling really high on the Rebels. So Lane Kiffin has definitely looked to keep him there. The love is real. He talks about, having the opportunity. He was in Oxford this past weekend, weekend for Junior Day, really taking the time to sink in with the staff, taking time with offensive coordinator Charlie Weiss to kind of see the role. So he really feels like he could be at home in Oxford. His talent could really develop. But again, like many of these kids, they are weighing their options. Despite him being decommitted from South Carolina, once again, South Carolina still continues to recruit him heavily. He does say he's still in contact with South Carolina. They are by no means off the board, but he's really using this time, like many kids are that often open up their recruitment and decommitment, to just really look at other options and kind of see, really take the process in and really see what's going to be a fit for them, because this is a life changing for them, not just on the field but also off the field as well. So Duckworth is also looking at South Carolina. They still continue to recruit him. Some other schools, obviously, to watch that have been coming on very strong, and he's hearing a lot from here as of late, is Georgia, Florida State, that he's in constant contact with. He shares, and he plans to visit all of those along with Ole Miss. And once again, we'll head back to South Carolina in the spring, but no official dates have been set. But again, Georgia and FSU have been in very strong contact along with Ole Miss. So he's looking to make stops at all those schools. He still there's still the door open for South Carolina. So of course, we know that there's a huge pool of 2026 quarterbacks that Ole Miss is looking at. Duckworth, Henderson, Ryder Lyons obviously would be at the top of their list, with the commitment of his go-to guy, Jameson Powell, who we had on the show here a couple weeks ago. So there's a lot of options if you're looking for a quarterback. So the quarterback remains a high value position, but the Ole Miss Rebels definitely looking to continue to build a strong relationship and remain in good company with Landon Duckworth, and it seems like they're doing a pretty good job. So when the spring dead period reopens up again here on March 2nd, Duckworth will definitely be making a stop to back into Oxford and looking to continue to build. And you can bet that Kevin Bolden and Lane Kiffin and all that offensive staff continues to be stepping up their game, especially with Georgia and FSU and South Carolina lurking.